Welcome to Rainier Beach Urban Farm and Wetland. This 10-acre farm is located on the shores of Lake Washington, right next to Rainier Beach High School. Since 2010, Rainier Beach has been managed by Seattle Tilth and the Friends of the Rainier Beach Urban Farm and Wetland. At this amazing 10-acre farm, there have been over 17,000 hours of training and education for local community members. In addition, there have been incredible cooking classes, and there has been an enormous amount of food prepared. Please join me in an interview with farm manager Katie Penke. So Katie, what's new with Rainier Beach Urban Farm and Wetland? What's going on?
So this year in the springtime we're growing a lot of plants for the Seattle Tilth May edible plant sale. We're also growing plants for the learning gardens and for the farm here. And we're installing about a half an acre of blueberries.
Oh my gosh.
There. So about 300 blueberry plants or so. We've been doing a lot of sheet mulching and planting native plants along the canal throughout this winter, so they're all starting to leaf out. We did a lot of live staking and planting, so it's fun to see them leafing out. We are going to start going to Columbia City in May, the farmers market, so we're trying to get our heads around getting some produce ready for that, and then we're going to have a farm stand here and sell produce from here every Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
Starting in June. And so we're planning a big barbecue on June 7th to kick off the farm stand and just celebrate. It's also going to be a watershed education event, that barbecue, because that's a big part of what's going on the site. We're working on getting a Seattle Youth Garden Works team hired to work here, and a farmer who's going to create a sort of big Seattle Tilth farm plan for all the sites, as opposed to the staff doing programming and farming.
Wow.
So that we can really ramp up the production, basically, at all the sites.
And what about the build out?
We're really getting ready for construction. So the permitting and the construction documentation is about 95% right now. So almost, probably a couple more months of permitting and construction documentation, and then we'll put it out to bid and hire a contractor, or the Parks Department will put it out to bid, hire a contractor, and they're still thinking it's going to start September or October, and it'll be done by early spring, by February or March. And the biggest thing is actually going to be right here, where these Diamondback plums are, is where they're going to install the new classroom. And I have a artist's rendering of what that building's supposed to look like at my desk. But it's going to have a commercial kitchen and a classroom and a wash pack station, some bathrooms, all in it.
What are you most excited about right now?
I am most excited about being able to hire a whole bunch of Youth Garden Works folks to work here and to kind of tie in their personal development to the development of the farm. I'm also really excited about the elder farming program with the Ethiopian community that we have going, and we have some folks in that program who've been with us for 3 years.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And the fit is so easy and perfect, and so I'm really curious to kind of see where that program goes. I guess we were on NPR maybe yesterday. They ask me almost every Friday that we see each other, they're like, we would like another day of the week, we want to come here more often, this is my favorite day of the week, this has totally helped my health, I sleep better this night than any other night. Yeah, I'm also looking forward, I have a lot to look forward to.
That's awesome,
I'm
Katie.
looking forward to working more closely with Rainier Beach High School. We have a garden now in the courtyard of the school.
Wow.
That the visual arts teacher has really taken on, and then also the YMCA Earth Service Corps took it on. And we have a contract this year to do work with Lake Washington Apartments. So we're going to do some community dinners in there, and there's a youth tutoring program that just called us to come for a field trip, so I feel like this season and ongoing there's more connection there. So much, I could just go on and on. South Lake High School is going to try to bring the whole entire school here for a day, so 70 students, and we're going to try to figure out some kind of field trip service event for them. Cleveland High School wants to bring 200 students and test water quality in Pritchard wetlands and here to kind of compare and teach why you have to have a restored wetland to purify and clean water. people are excited. So it's just us, how do we figure out how to build leadership in the community and then involve that leadership at the site. Really continue to be thankful for the leadership at Seattle Tilth.
Yeah.
And how well managed this agency is. You don't see it that often. So I just really feel thankful for that too.
Oh, Katie, that's wonderful.
Thanks for asking.
Well, thank you so much.